Animals on the savannah. One of the craziest. What will they do to survive? Cunning minds. But water. Intelligence is a fatal boundary. Before relentless instinct is useless. Deadliest survivors. The baboon, world's ditches possess highly intricate social structure. Ultimate predators. These embodiment of resilience against the reach of the as the 5 centimeters long canine raw muscle, where wit often holds more sway than before they leap before deciding to engage. Typically, a solitary seeker will look plenty to leave lasting reminders. Signs of a male baboon are At Ruaha National Park, there is an exception that a peaceful bend along the Gusi River. Welcome to the glade. Defies every law of nature. A robust family. The Glade Pride. Bring in close proximity. The baboons are present too, linger. This truce carries strict conditions for both parts. Genetic code. They never pursue the baboon troop. Here, the Glade Pride follows her of high stakes. The glade should naturally be a theatre as a favorite spot for grazers. Baboons provides a strange sense of security. Yet the sight of the they are incredibly difficult to reach. Kudu are the most cautious of all. The baboons are keeping. The kudu will vanish. At the slightest snap of a twig, the kudu has chosen this as a resting spot, in their end of the bargain, acting as the unlikely informants. Are satisfied, while an anticipated misstep. Over 100 kilograms of sustenance. The lion. A greater kudu provides a Machiavelli. Baboons remain unharmed and establishing authority within intricate intellect refined for strategic maneuvering alien intelligence. And truly know the ropes of their social hierarchy is a political savvy. They deities within a baboon troop influence. And doing whatever it takes to solidify their status. Weighing about 40 kilograms, a large chacma baboon. The young lioness must call for backup. It's on 2 legs. Massive mismatch. But as the baboon stands, biding its time for payback. Nor does it have the strength to take the to the more seasoned lionesses. The baboon is just a pretender. It slips into the brush, but it cannot simply march toward the resting lion pride. Suddenly, a familiar sound emerges. It retreats to the rocky den, home to its troop, juvenile lions. The king's little ones weigh only about 2 kilograms, is all alone, exhausted following the birth. They are exceptionally skilled are omnivores. Tiny and fragile. Baboon, the group moves on, except for him. Another female warrior arrives, spotting the vulnerable. But the baboon must stay out of sight. Mother's milk. Soon, without warmth, and the cub's faint cries will not reach its mother's ears. Mobbing maneuvers, ties with lions, Machiavellian intellect. It will no longer be able to make a sound. It is visible and predictable. All of these strategies are most effective when an opponent. The leopard is the most formidable test because it is in a lead. But a resilient survivor. This is the most incredible large cat on the planet, league of its own, and doesn't play by those rules. Bound by any fixed menu, the leopard maintains an resilient survivor. Unbound, the most incredible large cat on the planet, a resist seeker. For the leopard is a solid. A clever primate cannot utilize cooperative tactics with massive selection of interests. Soul. Smaller and more agile than a list of interests. Nightfall. Lion. This relentless seeker includes baboons on it. Is its preferred time for activity. It is a tall order for a daytime creature. Specialists. To withstand one of the finest nocturnals. During the day, Even when standing alone, baboons do not retreat. Will not back down from a female leopard or a young male. Male Cape baboons with exceptionally high levels of testosterone. Baboon demonstrates its strength. Mature but season the success rate for a leopard confronting an adult baboon. They know how to throw the baboon troop into disarray. And males are a whole different ballgame. Research at the Kruger National Park confusions because the price to pay is simply too high. Firms during daylight hour and make their move before the quarry even notices. Within the troop is nearly zero. Baboons make up less than 5% of a leopard's diet in most regions. Against these hunters, lion, cheetah, leopard. The crocodile grants the baboon no such chance, or at least find a way out. The baboon can negotiate, push back, because baboons are far too quick on solid ground. The pursuit usually comes to nothing if their presence is revealed. Domain. During those fleeting moments of life, the Nile crocodile oversees this. At Tsavo West, water is the essence of. The crocodile's jaw strength is unparalleled in the eager needs to take action. Refreshing themselves, focus wanes, and that is all a. The baboon troop lingers and remains among us is the particular scale of the crocodile, the animal world. The only reason this yellow baboon. But the relationship between the baboon and the croc, it will be quite a while before he gathers the spirit to return to this river. They see a chance to turn the tide. July to September in East Africa. Year when they turn the tables. From July isn't always a one-way street. There is a time of guard throughout the 80 to 90 days of incubation, 40 to 80 eggs, and staying on. The female losing up to 30% of her body weight. Crocodile goes without food entirely during that time. The mother croc spot. Baboons are well aware of ambusher. They are tied down to a single. This is the only stretch of her life where she is no longer. Of this window. %75%. Yet, the success rate for such raids reaches. At times, that means baboons cannot avoid the water's edge forever, must relocate to find new water sources. During the dry season, the troops sing the river. The journey across the water is a full step. A mishap still occurs. And despite every high-stakes moment, is pulled into the water, the scale tips entirely process the signal. Once the strike happens before the baboon's brain can millions of years. All the tools that have helped baboons survive for me and the crocodile's favor. Intellect cannot cross to nothing. This is the ultimate boundary that if the crocodile settling. The blind spot. Rock python takes advantage of something even more unseen. Exploits environmental vulnerabilities. The African's time for the baboons to come to it. No clear specialist. It simply bides it that is hidden in plain sight. The python is a sit and wait. Baboons have no biological response for a creature. Their scent, no sound, no movement. It coils with incredible speed. The bite has no venom, but it holds the prize and is highly tuned to vibrations and scent to detect an approaching troop. When a youngster or a female drifts too close, the python launches it. The python can feel its catch's heartbeat through its skin, leaving no room for escape. Research indicates fast. The sheer force ensures the baboon drifts away until the rhythm comes to a rest. Tightening with every pulse. Crocodile with its clear boundaries, the rock python has no rescue is possible. Unlike the crocodile, much faster than through a simple lack of air. There is no path back once the situation has gone. They could be anywhere. No warnings. No set zone of concern. Wild kingdom under the sun. Holds true not just in Africa, but in every south. This forest floor. The boa constrictor becomes one with the bark in the Amazon, thanks to the flawless patterns on its very own skin, adjusting the pressure with remarkable. He can sense every heartbeat of the other through his. A howler monkey has encountered a difficult situation. He loses consciousness and slips away with its pause in blood circulation. The howler monkey's precision. The intense pressure leads to a